I think events as an artist are fantastic. Something like open studios where you get to meet a variety of individuals and have those conversations that you may not usually have either over the internet or at home. The only disadvantage of something like this is when you get home at 9 o'clock at night, empty the car and dump it all in the studio, you have to figure something out the next day. Join me today as I tidy this mess. Hello YouTube, my name's Charlotte and welcome to my studio. So I thought I'd actually show you what I have to contend with here. I haven't had any of this stuff in since I moved my studio around. So I have 4 blocks in my IKEA unit that I have allocated out for all of these items. And I have a feeling it's a lot more than that. But it's everything. So the bags that you see over there, the big orange bag, through to from where I'm sitting to almost the end of the desk. I have new canvases that need varnishing, a couple of touch-ups and varnishing, and then I have all my stuff from last week that I haven't even sorted out because my week has just been so manic, and I have 45 minutes before I need to leave and I need some of this stuff with me. So we are going to have some fun. I might stick some music on or just crack on with it really to be able to sort the studio out. Oh, and I've got stuff on top of the table. And I said to myself, I'll record this, I'll do some social media stuff, so then I don't have to do it later, but we shall see. So I suppose I should get started. First things first, I will make this a little bit brighter. If I fight with the blinds enough. So I've got IKEA paper blinds in here, which means that if they are extended for quite a while, which these ones have been, they take a little bit of wiggling to sort of remind them how they're supposed to fold up. I haven't been in my studio for some time now because I've been out and about. I've been teaching. What's a cobweb? And it's been very, very sunny, so I've just been doing this to protect everything that's in here. And hopefully it means it's a bit brighter for you guys. Some natural light for you. So the reason why my studio is so messy with stuff, my hands paintings, that one is to be finished, so this one needs to go somewhere else, is because I was at Marlborough Open Studios. So if you hadn't seen my last video, Marlborough Open Studios, where I finished this bad boy, I'll show you this more later if I remember, is where people in the Marlborough catchment area, or artists in the Marlborough catchment area, sorry, can sign up to showcase their work and their studio for, is it 4 weekends? The last 4 weekends in July each year. So I signed up this year for the bursary. Unfortunately, I was not awarded the bursary. However, I was then given the opportunity to display anyway. which is a massive, massive achievement because I know some artists who were declined. And as a young artist, I never really thought I'd have these kind of opportunities. Sorry, my husband's just creeping around. I heard the creak of the floorboards. And to not get the bursary, I was a bit disappointed. But then reading the email to ask if I wanted to participate anyway, and I would get a space, was a bit of a shock to the system, as I didn't think that I necessarily had the quality of work, the standard of work that they were perhaps looking for. And it was a bit of an imposter syndrome moment of, they want me, they want my work, and yes, they did. In fact, I have learnt recently that I was the youngest participant of the year. So not only have I been the youngest participant for Swindon Open Studios the past couple of years, I was also the youngest participant of Marlborough Open Studios. And I think that's very much a testament to me and my work. One bag down. Chuck that over here. Don't need to think about it if it's not in the room. Oh, another bag down. Okay, this one was empty, so don't blame me for having a little celebration. So, as a young artist, I would still consider myself as. A lot of places consider young artists as artists under 30. Some places consider them artists under 25, which I'm not. So I'll let you decide how old I am. Sorry, I've got quite a few of these in this size. Just figuring out space. Yes, anyway, as a young artist, as I said, I would still consider myself. Yes, it's quite a monumental achievement, personally, to be invited along to something like Marlborough Open Studios because of the prestige around it. Oh. Sorry, I'm balancing things against things that shouldn't be balanced against. But such is the way in a very full room with an artist. So yes, youngest participant. And I found this out by just asking around. There's no harm in doing so. If you want to know something, just ask someone. Do not be afraid. People don't bite. In the art world, some people may seem very scary, but they just have the confidence of an elephant. I say an elephant because elephants absolutely know what they're doing. Elephants never forget. And when someone is inspired or finds an artist that they know they like, they will not forget you. Even if they don't quite remember your name, they may remember your style, your journey that you've discussed with them whilst they have been with you at the Open Studios. Another back down. And those are the conversations that you wouldn't have online. Someone might go to your blog or your website. I hope you have a website if you're an artist watching this. And be like, oh yeah, this is great, but there's something completely different about having that conversation in person. I have to move this. This is everything that I collected while in Japan, and I'm still yet to make my Japanese diary from it. if you weren't aware that I went to Japan, do watch some of my previous videos, as it is an amazing experience that I would recommend anyone do at some point in their lives. There's these ones. I got to share the fact that, you know, I am an international artist, and at the stage I am in my career, that in itself is very impressive, as well as an award-winning artist. So last year I won my first award for my artwork while displaying in the Royal Birmingham Society of Artists summer exhibition, and I collected my award. Highly commended. I think there was only 2 that went out highly commended, or 3, but out of basically everyone who signed up, I think I was in the 1% or less than 1% of people who had got an award. 3 bags down. So my apologies if you're trying to follow along and not quite understanding where my brain is at. This is what my brain does, especially when I'm figuring out several things at once. I do switch a lot in conversations, in out, that was a table, in what I'm doing. So I've managed to clear all the bags from underneath this side of the desk. There's a couple of other bits that I've got to sort through. If I sort through this one, actually, I can pop it away. Ooh, brownie. Tic Tacs. So that bag can go away. I've got a selection of bags under my desk that I use quite often, including handbags, backpacks, all sorts. These will exit the vicinity. Free mints from Riat. So if you are like, Riat, what is she on about? Another side story. Riat is the Royal International Air Tattoo held in Fairford in the UK. I believe Fairford is Wiltshire. We love Wiltshire. That's where I'm at. And it is the largest it's the world's biggest military air show. Sorry, just waving my leg around at you. So I know there's lots of other air shows and things, but Riat is the world's largest military. So it's all military displays. So lots of countries join in. Lots of different places like to show off their military wares. So you've got the USA, you've got the Germans, the Italians. I think this year for the first time were the Egyptians joined in. Just rearranging all of this. Let's fit that in. Put that back there. All sorts, and you see them on the ground as well as in their flying displays, which is very, very impressive. And I was there for 6 days. The people who know Riat will know that it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday affair. However, those who don't know React, it's also a fly-in on Wednesday, Thursday, and then a fly-out on the Monday afterwards. If anyone wants to see the fly-in, I would suggest Wednesday, and then Friday for the show. You get to see a few less planes, however, it is still magnificent, and it's almost got a country fair vibe to it on the Friday. The Saturday and Sunday are very, very busy, and I'm saying very with a capital V. Pop that there. Take that off. Oh, that's where that went. I love tidying sometimes because I'm sometimes too organised for my own sake, and then I'm like, oh, that's where I put it. So there are some things that I won't tidy today just because of time, but the point still stands. We're still here. So, sorry, I'm just cleaning out my camera bag. I say my camera bag. I stole my husband's camera bag. He provided the camera, so I am just going to utilise whatever he's given me. But yes, React. Fantastic, amazing, wonderful experience. And then if you enjoy Fly Out, definitely go on the Monday, as you get to see them all take off. Have a little fun while doing so. And then fly off home to their next destination. So I saw the Red Arrows do their display a total of 4 times. The display itself was exactly the same every day. However, the flyby wasn't. So each day they did a flyby with a different plane, which was quite cool to see. Right, I've now kind of started too many things. Right, let's finish this one. So this can go away. For some reason, in one handbag, I have all of these pens. Oh, there's even more. Is there? Oh no, it's just a pen lid. Oh no. There you go. Never have just a wandering pen lid in your handbag. If anyone's seen that Vine of spilt lipstick and Valentino handbag, you will know exactly what I'm on about. Oh, come on. Oh, there. Cool. But somewhere here. Where's my book? So yeah, it's been a very exciting few weeks, few months. If I'm honest, this is week number 8, start of week number 8, but I haven't really stopped. Excuse me. And that is a bit of a problem because I am knackered. Oh, there's my washing. I was wondering where these jeans went. Oh, not jeans, joggers. They are here. Let me just sort out my washing. I've got a pile slowly forming in the doorway of things that go for the rest of the house, which is okay. I will deal with that pile as well. However, considering I have been talking at you for a while, I am just going to get on with this. I've got half an hour, so I'm doing better than I thought. And then I will see you at the end. Let's see how much I can get done. I am 98% of the way there now. I need to get all of my products out. When I say products, I did notebooks, stickers, cards, mugs, coasters and baubles at one point. And I now sell them off at a reduced price because it's not my vibe. I am a little bit more professional now. However, it does mean every time I take my cards out, I have to do a recount of my remaining stock. And this is both a wonderful and a painful experience. Because I'm organised. People think I am really organised, and I believe that I am. However, I'm a little bit too organised sometimes, and it makes my life a pain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Oh, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I haven't done it that way, have I? Let's consult the spreadsheet. I have 10 minutes. I haven't done any of the rest of the stuff that I wanted to do. However, we are here. So I have a spreadsheet that looks at all my stock from original artwork to session expired. Don't remember my password. That is me. Yeah, sure. Skip. Verification. So yeah, it goes through all original artwork prints and all my homeware stuff. So everything that I just... Ow! Sorry, there's still a table on the floor, which I stepped on. So yeah, annoyingly I've sorted out my Christmas cards into areas. So I'm now going to have to unpack all my cards, get myself ready in the next 10 minutes, count all my cards, and hopefully leave in time, because I am teaching a private session for someone who attends the studio. So I'll show you what I'm up to.
I have finished my count. It's 29 minutes past 9. I need to leave in literally a minute. So I'm going to throw all this back here. I thought I'd sold more cards than I had, but they are always really good to have, so that you have a variety of price points, no matter where you are. I think I will carry on with some cards, but perhaps not in the same volume as I have had previously. Oh, I've got more of these. Turn that around. There we go. So, because of the time, I'm just going to have to shove everything in my bag and pretty much run. But that's okay. I have done the hardest part. I still have a table that you might see me stepping over as I put everything back. But that's like a 2-minute job. At some point in the future, there's a couple of other bits as well that I wanted to get done before I went. But alas, the room is tidy. That's all I need. Just going to grab a bag from the parlour bags that I started. My husband is going to be very impressed with the way I've blockaded myself in, as I usually do. So I need this book. Do I need anything else? No. And that. I need these. Got some clothes that I need to change into later. And I am pretty much ready to go. So I thank you for joining me on this very mixed episode. Very, I hope it wasn't too slapdash. Oh no, different bag. I need different bags of different things. And hopefully you can kind of see what I get up to after a show. I did most of my inventory and my admin whilst it was quiet yesterday, so I didn't have to count through all of my items. I just had to count through those that, well, the cards basically. So I had inventoried everything else, messaged a couple of sellers, a couple of buyers, sorry, of my work. Make sure I got these. Do I need anything else? Who knows? Who knows? I'll be out and about for the rest of the day. I've got some admin to do. So I've got my laptop. I'm going to a talk, so I've got all the information I need for that. I think I just need my clothes. So yes, I thank you for joining me. I must run, and I will see you next time.